I have the opportunity now, I will not send my daughter to government school. I better send him to private school. Why? Because the system has collapsed, and most of the time now, if you look at private school are better than government school. That's why I cannot. But if I have the opportunity, I can send them to government school. Actually, I told you from initially that most of the government schools, they are not more functioning like before, because the systems in other side has collapsed. Where private schools are trying more than that. So I prepare to send my kids or my children to private school so that they can get more knowledge than the government school. Although I like government school, I'm a Nigerian. I prepare government school there, but because of the one way or the other, that's why I have to take my children to private school.
Personally, I will take my children to private schools. I went to government school. During our days, the system was far better than what we are seeing today. If you go to government school around, you see no chairs, the buildings are dilapidated, everything is, the teachers, they come when they like. But at least if you go to private school, you know you are paying your money, and at least they will give you service for the money you are paying. So for me, I prefer to take my kids to private school than government school, because government school now is nothing to write home about. If our politicians will start taking their children to public school, then we too will start taking our children to private school, because they are sending their children to school abroad and they are damaging our own school here in Nigeria. And you expect we to put our children in that same private school that they are damaging, that they have eaten all the money, taking their own children abroad? No, it's not possible now. We all are taking our children to private school. So me, I prefer to take my children to private school than public school.
If I have the money, I'll send my child to private school now, because of the nature of the public schools. They go on strikes, they do a lot of things that distract them from the direct academic exercise most of the times. You find out that somebody that goes to a university where children goes to a university that is a public university, strikes and all these things, a course that is meant for 4 years might be spent 10 years or 8 years before the person graduates. But in the private schools, they don't go on strikes often. So within the specified time, their children will graduate. Why do you now take your children to public school if you have the resources? What government should do is that they have to control all those particular measures that I have now mentioned to you. If they correct them now, then most people will now start sending their children to school. Most of us will pass through private schools, public schools.
I actually think the public system, they don't do much to help educate the masses. They just do little or less. So I think I prefer to send my child to a private school. So I would advise the government to actually improve their system, and they should thoroughly check the staff that they are working with, because I feel the staff, they don't do, those are the people impacting the children's life, right? But they do nothing or less. Most of them just go to school to go and relax, or to sell, or do their business, rather, instead of helping the children to get education, right? So I prefer they go into the system and scrap all those things. If you are not working for them, then it means you are not working. They should remove you and put somebody that is ready to work and impact the children.